Hey everyone, Dr. Miles here, and let's talk about something we all crave: genuine connection, that electric spark with another person. You know what I mean. It's exciting, exhilarating even. And you know what plays a surprisingly powerful role in that initial attraction? Our eyes. We're diving deep into the art of seduction, and specifically, how to captivate someone with just your gaze. Forget cheesy pickup lines or extravagant gestures. We're tapping into something more primal, more instinctive. Your eyes can speak volumes without you ever uttering a word. Throughout history, eyes have been called the windows to the soul for a reason. They reveal our thoughts, our emotions, our desires, and when used strategically, your eyes can become your most potent tool of seduction. Stay tuned, because in this video, I'm going to reveal the secrets to mastering this powerful form of nonverbal communication. Have you ever locked eyes with someone across a crowded room and felt a jolt run through you? That, my friends, was the power of eye contact in action. It's a primal force, deeply rooted in our biology and psychology. When you hold someone's gaze, you trigger a cascade of chemical reactions in their brain. Hormones like dopamine and oxytocin are released, creating feelings of pleasure, connection, and even attraction. It's like a silent invitation, a signal that you're present, interested, and maybe even a little bit dangerous. But here's the thing. It's not just about staring intensely. It's about the subtle nuances, the way you hold your gaze, the timing of your glances. Have you ever experienced the power of eye contact firsthand? Share your story in the comments below. We often talk about chemistry, about sparks flying when two people are attracted to each other. What we're really talking about is biology, the intricate dance of hormones and neurotransmitters in our brains. And believe it or not, your eyes play a key role in orchestrating this complex symphony of attraction. When you lock eyes with someone you find appealing, your brain releases a surge of dopamine, a neurochemical associated with pleasure and reward. This dopamine rush is what makes eye contact feel so good, so compelling. Eye contact also triggers the release of oxytocin, often referred to as the cuddle hormone or the love hormone. Oxytocin is associated with bonding, trust, and emotional connection. It's no wonder that we're naturally drawn to those who meet our gaze with a spark of interest. Now, let's talk about a fascinating phenomenon called pupil dilation. Our pupils dilate when we see something, or someone, we find attractive. It's a subtle but powerful signal of interest and desire. When we're attracted to someone, our pupils widen, making our eyes appear larger and more inviting. This subconscious response is thought to be an evolutionary adaptation, a way to signal attraction and availability to potential mates. And here's the kicker. When we see someone with dilated pupils, we instinctively find them more attractive. So when you lock eyes with someone you're attracted to, pay attention to their pupils. Are they dilated? If so, it could be a sign that the feeling is mutual. The key is to create a sense of connection, a shared moment of vulnerability and intimacy. Deep within our brains lies a small, almond-shaped structure called the amygdala. This tiny powerhouse plays a crucial role in processing emotions, particularly fear and trust. Prolonged eye contact can be interpreted in two very different ways, as a sign of trust and connection or as a threat. If your gaze is steady, warm, and inviting, the amygdala will likely interpret it as a sign of safety and trustworthiness. However, if your gaze is intense and devoid of warmth, the amygdala might perceive it as a threat, triggering feelings of fear and discomfort. All right, Let's talk tactics. You've spotted someone who piques your interest. What's your first move? Master the art of the glance. Send a subtle signal, a flirtatious flicker of interest. Catch their eye, hold their gaze, then look away. This brief connection sparks curiosity. Repeat a few more times. Each glance builds anticipation and tension. Let's talk about creating that undeniable chemistry during a conversation. You're face to face, maybe sharing a drink, maybe laughing at a joke. This is where the triangle technique comes into play. Imagine an inverted triangle on the other person's face, with the base at their eyes and the point extending down to their lips. During the conversation, slowly move your gaze between their eyes, lingering for a few seconds on each eye, and then down to their lips, before returning to their eyes. This triangular pattern mimics the way we naturally look at someone when we're attracted to them. It creates a sense of intimacy, a subtle acknowledgement of their physical presence, without being overtly sexual. Natural blinking, combined with the triangle technique, creates a captivating rhythm to your gaze, drawing the other person in and making them feel truly seen. Now, while we're focused on mastering our own eye contact, it's equally important to pay attention to the other person's cues. Are they reciprocating your gaze? Are their pupils dilated? These nonverbal signals can tell you a lot about how they're feeling and whether your advances are welcome. When someone is attracted to you, they'll often unconsciously mirror your body language, including your eye contact. So if you're holding their gaze and they hold it right back, that's a great sign. It means they're engaged in the interaction and potentially feeling that spark too. Look for other positive cues as well. Are they smiling with their eyes? Are they leaning in slightly, as if drawn to your gaze? On the other hand, if they're avoiding your gaze or looking away quickly, it might be a sign to back off a bit. While eye contact is incredibly powerful, it's even more effective when combined with confident and engaging body language. Think of it this way: your eyes are speaking volumes, but your body needs to be on the same page. First and foremost, maintain an open and approachable posture. Uncross your arms, relax your shoulders, and angle your body slightly towards the person you're interested in. Next, use subtle gestures to enhance your eye contact. A light touch on the arm, a playful twirl of your hair, or even just tilting your head slightly can add another layer of intimacy and flirtation to your interactions. And don't forget about the power of a genuine smile. When you combine a warm, inviting smile with strong eye contact, you create an irresistible combination that's difficult for anyone to ignore. Now, let's talk about one of the most potent tools in your eye contact arsenal: the held gaze. This is where things start to get really interesting, really charged with emotion. It's about holding someone's gaze for an extended period, creating a palpable sense of intimacy and connection. Think about a time when someone held your gaze for a beat longer than usual. Didn't it send a shiver down your spine? But timing is everything. You don't want to hold their gaze for too long, too early in the interaction. Instead, gradually increase the duration of your eye contact as the conversation progresses. Start with those fleeting glances, then move to holding their gaze for a few seconds at a time. As you build rapport and comfort, you can start to hold their gaze for longer periods, especially during moments of shared laughter or intense conversation. Your eyes aren't just windows to the soul. They're also powerful communicators of emotion. With a simple glance, you can convey a world of feelings, from desire and affection to playfulness and intrigue. Think about how your eyes naturally express your feelings. When you're happy, your eyes sparkle. When you're sad, they droop. When you're attracted to someone, your pupils dilate. and your gaze lingers just a little longer. So, how do you consciously use your eyes to convey attraction? Start by softening your gaze. Instead of staring intensely, let your eyes relax and allow a hint of warmth and vulnerability to shine through. When you make eye contact, smile with your eyes, crinkling the corners slightly. These subtle cues speak volumes about your interest and create an undeniable sense of intimacy. Now, as much as we'd like to believe that every glance will be met with reciprocal desire, the reality is that not everyone we're attracted to will feel the same way, and that's okay. The important thing is to be able to recognize signs of disinterest and respond with grace and respect. Pay close attention to the other person's body language and eye contact. Are they avoiding your gaze? Are their pupils constricted? Do they seem uncomfortable or closed off? It's also important to pay attention to their verbal cues. Are they giving short, clipped answers? Are they constantly looking away or checking their phone? Remember, rejection is a part of life, and it's not a reflection of your worthiness. The key is to be respectful of the other person's boundaries and move on. There are plenty of other fish in the sea, and your perfect match is out there waiting to meet your gaze. All right, let's have some fun with this. Eye contact isn't just about intense gazes and smoldering looks. It can also be incredibly playful and flirtatious. Think about it. A well-timed wink, a mischievous glance across the room, a knowing look shared with a stranger. These fleeting moments of connection can be incredibly exciting and alluring. The key to mastering the art of playful glances is to be confident, lighthearted, and a little bit mischievous. Don't be afraid to make eye contact with someone you find attractive, even if you haven't spoken to them yet. Catch their eye, hold their gaze for a beat, and then look away with a sly smile. These playful interactions create a sense of mystery and intrigue, leaving the other person wanting more. So there you have it, gentlemen. We've explored the science, the psychology, and the art of using your eyes to captivate and seduce. It's about using your eyes to connect, to communicate, and to ignite that undeniable spark of attraction. Think about the most captivating people you know. Often, it's the way they use their eyes. Remember, your eyes are your secret weapon in the game of attraction. Now, I don't want you to just watch this video and forget about it. I want you to take action. Your journey to mastering the art of seduction with your eyes starts now. Challenge yourself to make eye contact with someone you find attractive. Hold their gaze for a beat longer than usual. You might be surprised by the subtle cues people give off. And remember, practice makes perfect. The more you consciously use your eyes to connect with others, the more natural and effortless it will become. You'll start to notice a difference in the way people respond to you. So go out there, experiment, and most importantly, have fun with it. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced the power of eye contact firsthand? Share your stories, your successes, and even your hilarious mishaps in the comments below. And tell me, what aspect of eye contact are you most interested in mastering? Is it the art of the glance, the triangle technique, or maybe the power of the held gaze? Let me know, and I might just create a follow-up video dedicated to your specific questions and challenges. Remember, mastering the art of seduction with your eyes is an ongoing journey, and we're in this together. So, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and join me as we delve deeper into the fascinating world of nonverbal communication, attraction, and building meaningful connections. Until next time, keep those eyes open and keep those sparks flying.